I'm always so late in getting these videos out to you guys, but that's because I have other work to do. I had Greek to do today, and it was just, I just had to translate because I was lazy and I didn't do it before, so well done me, round of applause Zed. Anyway, what I got here for you today is a game against Cheetobreath123, and what I'm using here is a team. It's a Rain Room team, so I'm abusing Drizzle, but I'm abusing it with not Perma Trick Room, that would be awesome. I'm using it with Perma Rain with Trick Room, and as you can see, it's not, you know, your standard Rain team. It's running a lot of low-speed guys, Rainiclus, Jellicent, Clamperl, obviously. And then I've got, you know, Politoed there, and I've got my Floatzel, which is Water Veil, not Swift Swim, because Swift Swim, of course, is banned. But, yeah, it's a pretty interesting game, and let's just see how it goes, because I like doing stuff like this. So I'm going to lead off with this Mesprit, created by Tony and I, and the idea of the Mesprit is basically to set up Trick Room, and essentially after that, be able to U-turn out last, because its item is in fact a Lagging Tail. Now, what I did here in this game, which wasn't a great idea, was I tried to trick my Lagging Tail first turn. I wanted Thunderous crippled. I thought a Thunderous may go for a T-Bolt on me, but in comes Blissey, and because Blissey now has the Lagging Tail, I'm not going to be able to U-turn out after it hits me. So when I U-turn out here, I'm going to go first, and because he has Lagging Tail, it's going to go last in the Trick Room. So I U-turn out, do a nice little chunklet to Bliss. I'm poisoned, not too much to worry about. I mean, Mesprit doesn't really mind it, and you know, I can deal with it later, whatever. So I'm going to go into Rainiclus, because really there's nothing else I can go to. The start of the game has not been working in my favor so far, so I'm really in, you know, at the moment what I want to do is just try and hit the Blissey as much as I can, kind of scout him and see what kind of set he's running, and basically just wait for Trick Room to run out so that I can go back to Mesprit, or you use Rainiclus to set it back up again. So I'm just going to keep going for Psychics. He actually pulls the switch to Scizor on the Wish, hoping to get that thing fully healed, and it does get fully healed, but as you can see, Psychic dealt a heavy amount to him, meaning that Thunder is definitely going to be doing quite a lot, and in fact Thunder almost takes him out. This is a Life Orb variant of Rainiclus, so it's going to be, you know, it's going to be hitting hard. So anyway, what he does is he predicts my switch, goes for the Pursuit. I don't switch, obviously, and, you know, I'm still alive. I'm on 34 HP. But what happens is I think the Trick Room runs out there, and therefore he wouldn't be faster with the Paralysis, which is kind of funny, because I made him slower, but then Trick Room ran out, so I got the advantage again, which is cool. That's cool. Yeah, I go for the Psychic on the Bliss, and at this point I'm thinking he's not going to want to Toxic me, because I'm obviously a Rainer. He probably just wants to go for the solid damage with frickin's S-Toss, and good for me is the fact that he does not have lefties anymore. I got rid of those at the start of the game, and so it's going to be a little bit easier to take this Bliss down, though with Wish and the potential Protect, it'll be difficult to do. So this kind of series of events is annoying. This Politoed is actually a sub 3 attack variant. I kind of wanted a different type of Politoed as opposed to your standard Specs or Scarf variant, so I went with sub 3 attack Timid. Timid is going to bite me in the ass, because as you can see, Focus Blast leaves him with what one would call a snubbin, but of course to Blissey it's more like a metric fuck ton, because, you know, even red health for Blissey is like 800, so, you know, whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to hit the Bliss with a Hydro Pump. I kind of thought, after how much Hydro Pump did, that may well have taken him out as opposed to the Focus Blast. I think Hydro Pump in Rain with Stab and everything is more powerful than Focus Blast. May be wrong, but I'm not quite sure. I can't quite remember. But I'm just going to keep hitting him here, because as long as he's not protecting, which he doesn't seem to have, if he does have it, I don't know why he's not using it, because Protect is something that's going to be, you know, very useful to him, and he almost dies from that Hydro Pump, so I'm not sure why he's not making the safe move. Maybe he just doesn't have Protect, so I don't really know. I'm trying to scout this thing. But he actually managed to pull a Toxic off on me. Unfortunately, I don't have the sub up at the time, so I'm going to have to switch out here, and this is my point at which I think, okay, he's not going to Toxic on the switch. He's going to be forced to S-Toss. He's not going to Wish here, and it's a really good opportunity for me to bring in my one thing that can do work on Blissey, which is Choice Banded Floatzel. Now, I'm running Jolly Choice Band, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this thing doesn't need Swift Swim. It's fucking fast as it is. I think base 115 speed or something around that area. But in comes Scrafty and just takes a metric fuck ton from the waterfall. Gonna easily beat 2-hit KO on that thing. The thing goes down. So Floatzel doing really nice work here. In comes Thunderous, and he's like, oh, well, you know, Thunderous is fast. It should outspeed a Floatzel. Nope, I'm sorry, son, but Floatzel is faster than Thunderous. So goodbye, you fucking Uber. Goodbye, Thunderous. You just got killed by a Floatzel. Beautiful, beautiful. But at this point, he's going to bring in Chandelure, and I'm thinking that obviously he knows that he's going to, you know, he needs to get rid of me. He must be Scarfed. I mean, why else would he bring it in, basically? So he must be Scarfed. That's my thought process. And therefore, I don't want to be staying in. I'm going to switch out to Mesprit and actually get critted by the Energy Ball, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Just going to, you know, decrease my survivability just that much more. And at this point, I'm thinking he's just going to want to go with the safe, you know, whatever move and try and take me out. So I'm going to try and set up one Trick Room and then hopefully, you know, die after Poison and get someone else sent in. But he sent in Gliscor, and I managed to set up the Trick Room, but now because I'm faster in Trick Room, I'm going to get my Healing Wish off, and this is really nice because it allows me to bring in my Reuniclus from earlier, and of course I'm on 34 HP with the Reuniclus, so I'm going to bring that thing in, and it's going to go from 34 all the way back up to full. Look at that wish, just that Healing Wish, delicious, really good. So yeah, bring in Reuniclus back from the dead. He's gonna come back in here and do some more work because freaking Psychic from Reuniclus. Let's have a look how much this does. Is it gonna kill it? It's almost a one-hit KO on Gliscor. He lives with like 7/30ths of a smidgen. 7/30ths. And that is really annoying, I guess. Means I have to take Earthquake damage. Not too much of a bad thing, I guess. But for some reason here, I go for the Shadow Ball on the Switch, which is something that I'm just getting frustrated at Bliss now, because I could have had this. I could have killed this Bliss at this point if I just kept on going for Psychic. If I'd gone for Psychic instead of Shadow Ball on that Switch, I don't know why the hell I went for Shadow Ball. I could have just gone for... I was predicting a Switch, but then I forgot Blissey was still around, and... Blissey, why don't you die? So Blissey just gets Wish back up again for like the 800th time, and really I'm just going to wait until my Trick Room starts, you know, going away, and then hopefully be able to take this thing out with Floatzel on the switch in when Trick Room's gone. But as you can see, I actually managed to get a crit on the Blissey with Psychic, so some respite there, which is lovely. It's lovely to get a crit on a Blissey, and the thing is finally dead. Finally dead! Don't give a shit that the thing got critted, because I did have Floatzel left, and Floatzel could finish it off with a Waterfall from, you know, a minimal range anyway. So in comes Chandelure, and at this point obviously he's Scarfed, so I want to go for the Aqua Jet when I bring Floatzel in, and Choice Band Aqua Jet is actually going to be a good enough move to where the rest of his team is not going to be able to withstand it. Gliscor is at such low HP that it's going to die from one easily. It would have died from any hit, really. This thing comes in Scizor, which of course I'm faster anyway, so my priority would go before his. Even if he wanted to Bullet Punch me and attempt to crit me, I do have the Aqua Jet to take him out. And finally he's going to bring in the Chandelure, which I still presume is Scarfed. He could have been bluffing it, but I'm presuming he is Scarfed. I know he did sack Thunderous earlier, thinking that Thunderous would outspeed me, but that's just because he thought Floatzel wasn't as fast as it is, and it is fast. It's a fast motherfucker. So there you go. Non-Swift Swim Floatzel, frickin' Water Veil Floatzel, Choice Band, Jolly. Does work. It's so good, especially in rain, and it's a nice thing to have to balance out the fact that I have so many slow guys. There are a couple of guys, Clamperl and Jellicent, which I didn't manage to show off in that match, but hopefully in some games coming in the future you'll be able to see those guys do stuff as well, because very interesting set on the Jellicent, I have to say. It's a great thing to use. So that is going to be it for today. I really want to get this video up ASAP because I'm really running out of time to do stuff. So I'm not going to ramble too much. Just say like the video if you enjoyed, leave me a lovely comment if you would love me to muse over it with some tea, because that's what I generally do, and check out the Twitter Facebook pages, all the links you love in the description, and I will see you guys on Thursday. See you guys then.